Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is a T92 HMC, the Tier 10 American SPG. It's located on the east spawn of Sand River, and this one's under the command of ineedcoffeedude. Yes, the other guy who formed What Arty Noobs with me way back 3 years ago at least, and a bit. And, well, he's in the Tier 10 American. It's the biggest caliber gun in the game. Hasn't got the biggest alpha in the game, but it's certainly the biggest gun in the game. 24 centimeters, dealing 1300 alpha, and it can penetrate up to 16 millimeters of armor. Well, this beautiful skin, fully loaded, actually comes from Jazz and her dad, Tane, Sir Rusty. They've produced these absolutely marvellous skins. We absolutely adore them, and you can see there's another skin there on that M53, M55, which is an actual recreation of a real Arty that we've seen on video. It was on the Chieftain's video about the M55, M53, and it's Bringing the Rain is the name of the Arty. There's a painting on the side. Okay, he's ignoring that wheelie for the moment because they're very difficult to pin down, those things. But look at that, he's got some targets. Rounds out on them. Beautiful shot. Right into them. Got 311 hit points of damage off the 257. 169 off the ST1. And they were both stunned. The 257 opted to use his first aid kit to get rid of that stun. Of course, that means he's going to be on cooldown, so he's not going to be able to do that again for a little while. If you knock out a crew member once they've used their toolkit, then their first aid kit, that does sort of like decrease their efficiency, which is why I tend not to use my first aid kit unless it's absolutely necessary. He's ready to shoot, lining up his shots to get both of them if he can. Rounds out in the 257, lands behind them, but the ST1 suffers more damage this time. They've both been stunned, and now of course they can't get rid of the stun, which means he's picking up stun assist. There's a bunch of enemy tanks, a Jaegeru and a Striv 1030 a little further back, and it looks like our friendly Arty is targeting them. We also have an Object 261 in the game. And we have a GW Tiger, an M53, M55, and of course the T92. Sorry, it's the enemy who's got the Object 261, and good shot on the 257, 592, 388 from the ST1 this time. And that's put the 257 down to a one shot. He can be taken out of the game with one round now. All it needs is one shot into him. And, oh, no, that's bad news. The EBR-90's made it quite a long way south and towards the east. So, ineedcoffeedude, being alert to those sort of problems, has decided he's going to back away off that hill because he could easily be spotted by the EBR. And if he is, he'd be targeted by enemy Arty straight away. Okay, he's loaded, and he could take out these tanks with one shot if he can get it on target, but they are now huddling for cover around the side of that rock, which is Arty safe. The only way you can place a round in there is if you go along the south edge of the map to around the midpoint and then shoot in that direction, and it's very difficult. So he's going to go for the 60 TP, who's made a bit of a mistake going up there on top of the hill. Takes a round for 506 hit points. That EBR-90 is getting closer and closer. It's a good job that he moved down, and he's been joined by an IS-7. Now might be the time for ineedcoffeedude to move north, find a new firing position. He's right at the edge of the map. He's backing down the hill. He was spotted. Okay, so enemy Arty rounds are likely to be on inbound, so he needs to relocate and relocate quickly. One of the easiest things to do might be to go down the dip, but he's actually going to try and take a shot at that IS-7. Fires around in. Oh, he goes the kill! But he needs to get into cover quick because enemy Arty more than likely going to fire at him. Well, that's creative driving. right over the rock face. That's nicely done. Okay, he's relatively safe in that dip. The M53, M55 on our team has actually made it further north, and I heard an explosion nearby, so I suspect that was the enemy Arty trying to get his former position and missing him. You can normally tell the difference between an Arty explosion and some other. Okay, round out 257. Oh, close, but no cigar. Actually, somebody mentioned the other day when I said close but no moniker. Yes, yes, it is quite funny still. Especially considering what's going on at the moment in Congress. Although we won't mention politics at this particular moment in time. Well, we shouldn't anyway, but it is funny. Now this is annoying because we've lost sight of those guys now. We can't fire around at what we can't see, and the 60 TP decided to move. We fire a snapshot at him, get a good hit, 491. Normally you don't get a good hit like that with snapshots, but he must have a good crew. I need coffee, dude. 60 TP's moving up behind that rock, but he's going to be vulnerable. The M53, M55 might be able to get him from the north. He's just fired around. I suspect he's firing at some of our opponents a bit further back. There's another target. The Object 430U just cresting the ridgeline. Slightly further north. Going for the ST1 this time. We're loaded. Rounds out. Straight away. And that's a kill. Second kill for I Need Coffee, dude. He's now the leading killer on his team. And that 60 TP thought he was about to get some support, and he's just lost it. Okay, SDRV 103, he goes down. That Object 430U in the north in grid square D6 is actually a very difficult one to hit, because although he's quite dangerous sitting up there, he is on the reverse slope, and there is a mouse just appeared. Mighty Mouse, and then that's another skin by Jazz of Skin Downloads. Fantastic skin with Mighty Mouse on it. Oh, that one's going to land short, but he picks up the stun assist anyway. Unfortunately, we also lost our T49 because he got taken out by the GW Tiger. Okay, Jaegeru's appeared, and he's low on hit points. We're still a few seconds from firing. That's the M53, M55 firing in, and the kill shot goes to our Jaegeru. Or no, to our Foch 155. What am I saying? We don't actually have a Jaegeru, not on our team. Emil 2 out in the desert on the south end. The M53, M55's targeting him, but we've lost sight of him. 60 TP's making a move. We've got no shot. Well, very difficult shot. Didn't work. We're too low. We're having to fire up over that dune. We need to change position. Okay, he's going to use this spot here. Unfortunately, it means he's also got to fire up over the rock face, which is very close to him, and he's still got a red line. So it's not going to work for close shots, but it might work for long shots. Yes, it does work for long shots. There's the Emil. He's got an on target. Oh, the Emil goes down, taken out by our Waffenträger. Unfortunately, we lost our friendly Arty there. Got taken out by an Object 430U coming in from the north. So it's a good job we didn't locate in the north. Fire around in, and there goes the enemy Object 261. So that's 3 kills now. Well, this is kind of new. That's the Object 430U dying. we've got a tank up the other end of the map. The Object 140 has made his way all the way to an enemy cap area. And he just took out the enemy GW Tiger, which means now the enemy has only got one Arty, their GW Tiger. They had two GW Tigers, I should point out, actually. He just took out one of them, but is he going to find the other GW Tiger, who must still be at the other end of the map? He's a fairly slow Arty, and I'd say being grid square G1 or H1. Oh, he's not. He's actually been found, and he's in H2. And yeah, I Need Coffee Dude suddenly realised that's an easy kill. Lining him up. Dialing in. Almost ready to go. Rounds out. Good shots. But no kill. Now he's going to have to reposition. I'd be very tempted to get out of the trench that he's in at the moment, because it's a little bit restricting on certain enemy targets. The Object 140 is going looking for that GW. I would expect that GW to have lost a few hit points already. So he's been spotted and he's killed straight away. And there's the 257. No shots. He's below the ridgeline. He's trying to extend the ridgeline. Now he's got a shot. Oh, yes, he gets him. He backed into that one. He broke the line. You could see the red line extended from that spot, and that gave him the kill. And that's the end kill of the game. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a first class tanker for I Need Coffee Dude and the T92 HMC. He managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 14. And he got a Gore's medal. He hit more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least well, he did more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle on this occasion. Well, I'm getting confused here. Win 8 for that game was 5,468, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at team score. Well, he was the highest damage in the game, 4,356 hit points of damage. Only got the Gores instead of the high caliber. Normally you get both actually in these circumstances, but well, he's only got the one. Maybe it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool in total. I'm a bit surprised that he didn't get that. But when it came to kills though, he did get or share the top spot with the 60 TP. He got 4 kills, so did I Need Coffee Dude. And the next high score after that was GW Tiger on the enemy team with 3 kills. When it came to base XP, he was top, 945. So technically he's got the top in all 3 columns. 945 base experience points, 861 for the Object 140, who managed to pick up a Pascucci's, and 840 for the AMX50 120. He fired 13 rounds, got 4 direct hits, no penetrations, 15 splash. Damage of 4,356 hit points, of which 4,112 were at more than 300 meters. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 4, and did 1,556 hit points of stun assist off 11 stuns. Off the free-to-play account, he earned 46,036 credits, got 2,624 for holiday ops, and that's total of 48,660. But he did fire a fair amount of premium ammo in that game, and as a consequence, together with consumables, he actually made a loss of 20,340 credits. He got 7 bonds for getting the Gore's medal, and 945 XP times 2 for the first victory, took away 1,890 altogether. Now, let's have a look. Did he actually hit that GW Tiger? Yes, he did actually. The shot didn't kill him, but it did 396 hit points of damage, and it meant that as soon as the Object 140 found him, he was dead straight away. No problem whatsoever. So nice that he did actually get that last shot, even though the system didn't record it or tell us anything. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.